Can you believe the amazing performance by rookie Caitlin Clark in her very first game in the WNBA? She pulled off a rare triple-double. Yet shockingly, she might not clinch the Rookie of the Year title. Unbelievable. Well, according to Dan Patrick, there's some mind-blowing backstory to this news. Let's dive into his analysis and understand why this is so important for Caitlin's future in the league. Show your unwavering support for Caitlin Clark's rise to becoming a WNBA sensation by giving that like button a solid tap. Let's lift her up to a level that puts her on par with the NBA. Caitlin Clark's performance in her WNBA debut completely defied any expectations of being slowed down. Not only did she exceed expectations, but she also made a lasting impact with her legendary performance. Clark's dominance was evident as she notched an impressive triple-double in her very first appearance, tallying 13 assists, 12 rebounds, and 19 points, and also managed to pull off the steals. This remarkable achievement solidified her as the first rookie in the history of the WNBA to accomplish such a feat, making a monumental statement in her debut. After making an impressive debut, Clark didn't stop there. She continued to defy expectations and set new records in the WNBA. In a remarkable achievement, she became the fastest rookie in WNBA history to reach 100 points and 50 assists, accomplishing this feat in just 8 games. Her remarkable speed and agility on the court have earned her widespread recognition. It's as if she's operating on a different level, making strategic moves like a chess master, while others are still stuck playing checkers. If you're curious about her secret to success, it's not just her scoring prowess that sets her apart. Although she's currently leading all rookies in points, what truly distinguishes Clark is her exceptional playmaking abilities, which have caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. With an average of 7.4 assists per game, she is on the brink of breaking the all-time rookie record of 7.5 assists per game. It wouldn't be surprising if she surpasses this record as well. Given her remarkable performance so far, the level of intrigue surrounding Clark's abilities only intensifies from here. Dan Patrick, yes, the well-known Dan Patrick, was thoroughly impressed with Clark's knack for reading plays before they even unfold. He even went as far as to say that it's as if she has eyes in the back of her head. Patrick attributes this remarkable skill to her background in soccer. Clark's extraordinary court vision consistently leaves opponents astounded. You might be thinking, she's good, but is she really that special? Well, consider this statistic in her first 3 games. Clark achieved something extraordinary. She became only the 4th rookie in the history of the WNBA to record 50 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. It's important to remember that she's competing against the best players in the world. This isn't college basketball anymore. These are experienced professionals, and yet Clark makes it all seem effortless. The newest member of the Indiana Fever, Clark, has been making waves in the league and the team with her outstanding individual achievements on the court. Despite her exceptional performances, the team has encountered a challenging beginning with a 0-5 record. Despite this difficult start, Clark's unwavering determination and perseverance are evident as she consistently delivers remarkable performances in every game, showcasing her exceptional resilience and relentless effort. The recent discussions surrounding WNBA star Caitlin Clark's treatment have raised some eyebrows. Many are questioning why the league seems to be downplaying the achievements of one of its biggest stars. Sports commentator Dan Patrick recently shared surprising insight into the situation, highlighting a concerning discrepancy in how Caitlin Clark and fellow rookie Angel Reese are being recognized. According to Patrick, there appears to be a bias in how the WNBA is acknowledging the talents of these 2 outstanding rookies. Despite Clark's outstanding performances and record-breaking feats, there is a sense that her achievements are being overshadowed. This sentiment is fueled by the fact that the Rookie of the Year title was given to Angel Reese, with the rationale being that her performance was more unexpected. This stark contrast in treatment and recognition between Clark and Reese has raised valid concerns about fairness and equal recognition within the league. It's a perplexing situation that has left many wondering about the underlying reasons for this disparity in acknowledgement and accolades for these 2 exceptional athletes. The current situation begs the question, since when has it become a negative thing to meet exceptionally high expectations? Let's consider this idea in the context of other sports. Would it be fair to say to LeBron James, "Sorry, you can't be MVP because we already knew you'd be outstanding"? It's a ridiculous notion, isn't it? Dan Patrick isn't the only one who has taken notice of this issue. Numerous sports commentators have also brought it to light. For instance, Colin Cowherd pointed out that certain media outlets seem to emphasize Clark's off games, more than her consistent outstanding performances. He suggested that this focus might be motivated by an agenda. But what could that agenda be? Is it about fostering competition? Or is there an ulterior motive at play? Some, including Jason Whitlock, speculate that the WNBA is intentionally downplaying Clark's prominence to draw attention to other players. However, doesn't this strategy seem counterproductive? Consider this: Clark is currently generating considerable interest in the WNBA. She's captivating to watch, breaking records, and generating enthusiasm for women's basketball. Wouldn't this be precisely what the league aims to achieve? It's perplexing to witness a strange trend of trying to diminish her accomplishments, instead of acknowledging and celebrating them. It's almost as if people are saying, yes, she's talented, but let's shift our focus elsewhere. One can only imagine how disheartening this must be for Clark. What's truly remarkable is that despite facing such resistance, Clark continues to consistently deliver exceptional performances in every game. The criticism doesn't deter her. She remains steadfast in her pursuit, continuously setting new records and leaving everyone astounded. One would assume that the WNBA would be elated to have a standout player like Caitlin Clark. Fans are abuzz with excitement about her, but it appears that some individuals within the league are not as enthused. It's truly astounding that Clark has amassed an impressive 700,000 votes, placing her at the forefront of the All-Star race. This recognition is not only significant, but also entirely well-deserved. However, things take a peculiar turn from here. Despite the outpouring of support from fans, it seems that certain figures within the league and the media are intent on downplaying her achievements. It almost comes across as if they are saying, sure, she's good, but that's exactly what we expected. What's bewildering is that even as fans shower Clark with adoration, it appears that certain elements within the league and the media are striving to diminish her achievements. It's akin to saying, yes, you performed exceptionally, but that's what we anticipated. It's evident that Clark's situation is highlighting a much larger issue within women's sports. Female athletes often have to work doubly hard for acknowledgement. It's not sufficient for them to simply excel. They must surpass all expectations. Consider this: despite Clark continually shattering records, there are still some who appear indifferent. Simply because they expected nothing less. The situation is intriguing because it appears that there is a double standard at play. It seems like unfair expectations are being imposed, and it's as if the rules are being altered to hinder her progress. This isn't just about Clark. It's indicative of the broader issue of female athletes not receiving the acknowledgement they have earned, despite performing at the highest levels. It's almost as if there is an unseen barrier that female athletes have to surmount. What's fascinating is the support Clark is receiving. Her supporters are standing up for her, insisting that she be recognized for her outstanding achievements. They are highlighting her exceptional performances on the court and demanding that others take notice. Fans are taking matters into their own hands by creating highlight reels on social media and spreading the word about Clark's incredible talents. Essentially, they are proclaiming, if the official channels won't give her the recognition she deserves, we'll do it ourselves. And it seems to be working, as the substantial fan support is capturing people's attention. It's difficult to disregard the impact of 700 votes. However, there is still much more to be accomplished. There are calls for changes in the media coverage of women's sports, with advocates arguing for more diverse voices and a better understanding of the unique challenges faced by female athletes in sports journalism. Others are advocating for increased investment in women's sports, believing that leagues like the WNBA could better showcase their stars and provide them with the platform they deserve with greater funding. The concept of changing the dialogue surrounding women's sports is worth exploring. Instead of constantly comparing female athletes to their male counterparts, why not celebrate their accomplishments on their own merits? Caitlin Clark's achievements are undeniably remarkable and don't require any qualifications or comparisons to others. The significance of Caitlin Clark's impact extends beyond herself to the future of women's basketball. Her stellar performance and record-breaking feats are revolutionizing the game. When was the last time the WNBA garnered this level of attention? Clark's extraordinary contributions are inspiring conversations about women's basketball as a whole, propelling the sport into the spotlight. She is drawing in new fans and captivating media attention, illustrating the sheer excitement and potential of women's sports. The remarkable aspect of Clark's success is its wide-ranging impact across the entire WNBA. Not only does it significantly benefit Clark herself, but it also has a positive influence on the entire league. This heightened level of fan engagement leads to more substantial TV deals, increased merchandise sales, and higher ticket purchases. It's comparable to a domino effect as Clark continues to thrive and excel in her performances. The WNBA as a whole receives greater exposure. Consequently, this heightened visibility creates more significant opportunities for every player in the league.